Isolde Brillmeyer.
And so, can you tell us about your experience, why you're here, what you hope to accomplish, and why more of us maybe should find our way to Art Basel?
Well, I come every year. I've been here, I think this is my 5th year.
Okay.
And I'm a curator. So I come oftentimes with collectors, like Mr. Chambers here, to kind of begin he's sort of building a collection, begin introducing him to people, and kind of developing his eye, which I would actually say at this point he has developed.
Okay.
It's a great, I hate to say it, but it's sort of like one-stop shopping for curators, for collectors. It's a great place to sort of see some of the best art all under one roof. We're standing in Jack Shaman's booth, Jack Shaman Gallery, and I would say at least probably 50% of the artists here are of African descent or Latino background, and there are quite a few of them represented. There can always be more, as you said, and I think it's a matter of we've got to keep making art, we've got to keep engaging, going to openings, going to lectures, going to talks, supporting one another, building communities, not communities, singular. And I think we're making strides.
Okay. To interject as a collector, a young collector, I think if you're for us as people, if you have that interest and desire in the art world, I think, to further that and to understand and gain more knowledge is to seek out professionals and individuals like Isolde Brillmeyer, who has taught me a lot in terms of beyond my love of art, but how to understand what I love further on a creative aspect and a business aspect, and and it's opened my eyes up. It's opened my eyes even further in terms of my passion as a collector and building my collection.
Yeah. You have Suzanne Philmetter, Tilton had Kehinde Wiley, Derek Adams, Micheline Thomas is represented.
Right.
You have a couple of artists, a couple of galleries actually from South Africa, Cape Town and Joburg. So yes, I agree with you. I think that there can always be more, and I think we need to strive for that, but also support that which already is as well. And I think the effort needs to be made on both sides. I guess I've been in the art world now for at least a decade, which by many standards is very, very minimal. But I've seen the growth, and I've seen the evolution. Obviously, it could happen a little bit faster, or broader. But maybe I'm just the optimist, so I like to kind of stress the positive as well. But also, I think one of the things to do too is to explore what's going on the periphery, not just the main fairs, but some of the smaller fairs. And thanks to the social network, Facebook, Twitter, there are a lot of artist-generated events, performance art programs, things that are going on that are created by artists. And I encourage people to get out and do that as well. To artist studios, we're in New York, so we're sort of in the heart of it all. So going to artist studios, going to openings where you see other artists work, and you actually also mingle with artists, going to talk. Reading stacks and stacks of books and catalogs. So yeah, I'm also a professor, so the educational component I think is really important. And of course, education can't happen unless it's multidimensional, right? You can never come at something from just one point of view.
Sure.